This person is recording everything you are saying on call and Archangel Michael says, the silence you once trusted has been pierced by something you cannot see. Words that left your mouth with love, truth, or innocence are now trapped in a digital prison you never agreed to. Someone is recording everything you are saying on call, and it has already started to spread behind your back. Each whisper, every sigh, and even your moments of vulnerability are being stored without your knowledge. This is no accident or coincidence, but a well-planned setup that started weeks ago. The person doing this is someone you once believed in. They pretend to listen with care and respond gently, but their true purpose is buried deep beneath their fake concern. While you speak freely, thinking your emotions are safe, they are pressing the record button with steady fingers. A hidden file on their device holds the truth of your entire private world. This person is not acting alone. Someone else is encouraging them in the background. The circle of betrayal has more than one shadow standing tall. Type Amen to get blessing 333. You may wonder how they got so close. It started subtly, with sympathy and gentle words that lowered your guard. That trust you gave became a tool they now use to destroy your peace. They have shared clips already, passing them to another person who is laughing behind closed doors. Your private emotions have become entertainment to a group that feeds off your honesty. They are planning more. They think they are untouchable, safe behind their phones and passwords. But the truth is this: they have already marked themselves with deception, and what is hidden in the dark is about to come to light. Type Amen to get blessing 771. Archangel Michael says, your angels are not sleeping. They have witnessed every stolen second, every recorded betrayal. The one doing this will soon be exposed in front of the same people they tried to impress. A moment is coming when their phone will malfunction. A file they sent will land in the wrong inbox. That is how the heavens operate. They bring justice through the very tools used for harm. The recordings were never made to protect you. They were made to collect pieces of you and serve them to enemies. But the time of reversal has come. Type Amen to get blessing 1182. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. You will notice a sudden change in how some people speak to you. Words they should not know will spill from their lips. That's when you'll know your private calls are no longer private. They may confront you with your own words. But don't panic, stand firm. The angels will not let your pain go unanswered. The person who recorded you is starting to panic. They're deleting files fast, but one file has already been saved by someone else. That one file will become their downfall. Type Amen to get blessing 440. They didn't expect divine timing. They didn't expect heaven to respond. But heaven is not blind, and what was whispered in secret has reached the ears of justice. You may have felt it in your heart lately, that something isn't right. That someone is watching you, listening, pretending. That feeling is real. Your spiritual radar is working because it's being powered by divine protection. And now that protection is turning into intervention. What was stolen from you will become the key to their exposure. Type Amen to get blessing 208. They thought you would be weak. They believed you would never find out. But every second of deceit is counting against them now. They will face questions they cannot answer. They will see doors close. What they recorded to ruin you will become the evidence of their betrayal. Your voice has power. It wasn't meant to be trapped in lies. And now, your truth is rising. Type Amen to get blessing 901. There is a woman who has heard some of the recordings. She smiled and acted like she didn't care. But deep down, she knows what's happening is wrong. She is afraid to tell you because she fears backlash. But soon, she will come forward. She will give you one clip that proves everything. This clip will open the door to justice. It will be like fire to the lies that try to burn your name. And the people behind it will run out of excuses. Type Amen to get blessing 552. Archangel Michael says, they have awakened something powerful. They took what was sacred and used it for gossip. But the sword of truth is cutting through their silence. You may not even know how deep this runs yet. The group involved is connected to someone from your past. That connection is what led to this betrayal. It's a cruel twist, but it ends with redemption. You are about to be vindicated by truth they cannot escape. And your voice will be free again. Type Amen to get blessing 631. The person who records you has done this before to someone else. But that person never spoke up. This time will be different. You are not meant to suffer in silence. You were chosen to uncover this game. And the moment you decide to act, the plan will fall apart. Your silence has served its purpose. Now your courage will lead the way. Do not fear. What was stolen is about to be returned tenfold. Type Amen to get blessing 222. A message is going around in a private group chat. They're sharing parts of your conversations like it's entertainment. But one person in that chat has had enough. That person is someone who still respects you. They are watching everything fall into chaos. And they are ready to bring it to your attention. Their message will arrive in a subtle way. Perhaps an anonymous tip or a screenshot. Whatever form it takes, it will lead you to the truth. Type Amen to get blessing 444. You'll begin to see people distancing themselves from you. Don't be hurt. It's because they know what happened and are afraid of getting exposed. But their silence doesn't mean you've lost. You are not the victim in this story. You are the one who will rise through the betrayal. And your strength is being multiplied with every passing moment. What was meant to humiliate you will empower you. What was meant to shame you will reveal your glory. And those who mocked you will watch your elevation. Type Amen to get blessing 717. The main person recording you is trying to act normal. They'll call again and pretend to be concerned. They'll listen again, trying to fish for more. But now, you are aware. Now, you are protected. And now, every word they steal will come with a consequence. The angels are watching them. Their device will soon betray them. A pop-up alert, a missed file, a forwarded message. They will slip. Type Amen to get blessing 369. A man they shared your voice with is preparing to blackmail you. But he will never get the chance. Divine interference will cancel his plan. He will receive a warning in his dream. And he will wake up in fear. His plan will be exposed before he even speaks. This is how heaven operates. Quietly, powerfully, justly. Type Amen to get blessing 504. You are not alone in this. Forces greater than the ones who betrayed you are stepping in. Justice is gathering strength like a storm before it hits. That voice recording will become their punishment. And your name will be restored. This is your season of revelation. You will soon receive a call, but this time it won't be a trap. It will be an apology. And behind that apology is someone who finally realized your worth. Type Amen to get blessing 800. The person who started this recording is terrified now. They're deleting, hiding, pretending. But the evidence already lives in more than one device. Screenshots have been taken. Audio files have been forwarded. And now, it's too late for them to undo it. You are being prepared to confront this with calm power. You will not need revenge. Your victory will be in their exposure. Type Amen to get blessing 1021. Archangel Michael says, your voice carries light, and that light will burn through the darkest betrayal. You were never meant to break. Everything spoken about you will be reversed. The words twisted to hurt you will lose their power, and your truth will roar. Let this be your turning point. Let it be the moment you stop shrinking, because the one who tried to silence you has already lost. Type Amen to get blessing 1212. They picked the wrong person to deceive, because you are not walking alone. The heavens are walking with you. This betrayal will soon be a lesson they cannot forget, and you will be surrounded by peace. A wave of protection is already rising around you. The next time your phone rings, let it ring with wisdom. Let it ring with strength. Let it ring with truth that cannot be recorded without fire chasing behind it. Type Amen to get blessing 1414. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Their hands are trembling more than they admit. Every day they check their device, praying no one else forwards what they recorded. But someone already did, and not to just anyone, but to a person who knows how to bring this into the light. This person is no stranger. You've spoken to them before. And now, they hold the key to your deliverance. You will notice one of them tries to change the subject whenever the topic gets close. That's the one who is most guilty. Their silence will speak louder than their fake words. Type Amen to get blessing 1616. Someone is thinking of confessing everything. They can't sleep. They're afraid the truth will come out with or without them. This is their breaking point. You will soon receive a long message. It may come through social media or as an email, but it will reveal everything. That message will have names, dates, and what was said behind your back. It will confirm what you felt all along, and your spirit will finally feel understood. Type Amen to get blessing 1717. A meeting is being arranged without your knowledge. They are discussing how to silence the situation before it gets worse. But they are forgetting one thing. What they built was already made of lies. No foundation of betrayal can survive truth. The files they tried to erase are backed up in another location, and heaven will make sure they get seen. This is not a coincidence. You are being awakened right on time. The war against your voice is about to be stopped. Type Amen to get blessing 2020. There will be a moment when one of the recorded clips will surface in a way no one expected. Perhaps during a disagreement, perhaps by accident. But that moment will change everything. The one who tried to play both sides will be caught. They will stammer, lie, and then go silent. Because the truth they tried to hide is now stronger than them. You don't have to expose them yourself. The universe is already doing the work. And you just have to be still and strong. Type Amen to get blessing 1919. Archangel Michael says, the heavens are shaking their hands clean of the poison that was used against you. There will be silence soon, but it won't be peaceful silence. It will be the silence of guilt. That silence will surround the person who betrayed you until they can no longer bear the weight. You are being pulled out of this storm, and you will emerge with clarity and peace. You will never look at this person the same again. Forgiveness doesn't mean return. Forgiveness is freedom, and you are about to walk free. Type Amen to get blessing 2222. That phone in their hand, used like a trap, will now become their undoing. They've saved those files too long, and now it's too late to stop what's unfolding. People who once believed them will begin to question everything. You will be approached by people who were once distant. Their tone will shift. They'll realize what was done to you, and they'll regret standing with the wrong one. That's how redemption works: quiet, powerful, divine. Type Amen to get blessing 2424. The heavens are closing in on their timeline. They are running out of hours, and their words are beginning to catch up with them. You don't need revenge. You are protected by higher justice. Their plan to record you was never out of power. It was out of fear of your truth. You carry a presence they could never copy, and your truth makes them insecure. That's why they needed to distort it. Type Amen to get blessing 2727. This message will find its way to the person who needs to hear it most. A soul who believed the recordings but now begins to doubt the source. That person will open their heart to the real you again. You may never know how far this went, but you will know when it ends. The heaviness will lift. You'll breathe again without fear, and your circle will grow wiser, smaller, but stronger. This lesson will protect your future. Type Amen to get blessing 2929. One of your recordings was edited before it was shared. They cut it in a way to make it sound worse than it was. But the original version still exists. The edited lie is falling apart, and the original clip is about to emerge. Someone who heard both is already speaking up. Truth doesn't need defending. It defends itself, and your honesty will shine through even the dirtiest edit. Type Amen to get blessing 3030. They underestimated your discernment. They thought you wouldn't notice, but you have always known how to read silence. You saw the shift in energy, the way they paused, the strange way they reacted after your calls. That was their guilt showing. And your intuition caught it. Now your clarity will guide you forward. Type Amen to get blessing 3131. The one who orchestrated this is feeling pressure from all sides. Their own circle is starting to turn. They fear being exposed. They may try to flip the script, accuse you instead. But the ones watching are no longer blind. They've seen enough. Your name will be cleared, your energy will be restored, and those who doubted will come back silent, humbled. Type Amen to get blessing 3333. Archangel Michael says, the fire set to trap you is turning toward the ones who lit it. The betrayal that tried to record you will now echo with regret. You were never meant to be caged. This betrayal was loud. But your peace will be louder, and your future will outshine the shadows of their games. Let them listen. Let them rewind. Every second they took from you is being returned as strength. Type Amen to get blessing 3636. The next step will come clearly. A name will surface. A truth will arrive wrapped in undeniable proof. You'll be offered justice on a silver platter. All you need to do is accept it, and let the past burn itself away. You will rise out of this with stronger walls and deeper roots, and nothing built on lies will ever reach you again. This is your closure. Type Amen to get blessing 3838. Do not be surprised if you receive a call soon from someone who once believed the lies. Their voice will be soft, uncertain. They'll want to ask but won't know how. They have already heard part of the truth, but they want to hear it from you. That will be your moment to choose peace over explanation. You don't owe anyone your wounds, but your healing will inspire many, and your strength will be known. Type Amen to get blessing 4040. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. The recorder's time is up. The watcher's time is done. Your season of silence has ended. The angels are lifting the weight from your shoulders. The betrayal is being broken by light, and you are stepping into a new chapter. What was meant to destroy you only unlocked your strength. Your voice cannot be contained anymore, and your story will now be told in truth. Type Amen to get blessing 444. They never thought you'd still be standing. They thought your spirit would break under the weight of their deception. But you have become something unshakable, a force of resilience born from betrayal. The files they recorded are now nothing more than chains trying to bind the wind. You cannot be trapped. Your truth is already flying free beyond their reach. The one who used your voice against you will soon have no one left to listen. Their circle will crumble. Their mask will fall. Type Amen to get blessing 4545. Their conversations are already being watched, not just by humans, but by eyes from heaven. Everything they said about you is recorded in a higher realm now. Heaven keeps better records than man, and the ones who hurt you will find their lies returning to their own doorstep. They will face the very shame they tried to give you. They used a phone to trap you, but now that device is cursed with guilt. It holds the weight of every dishonest moment, and soon, it will betray its own master. Type Amen to get blessing 4747. The pressure is mounting. They can't sleep. They replay your recordings not out of interest now, but out of fear. They're searching for what could expose them. They're scared someone else has copies. And they're right to be afraid, because heaven has already placed that recording in the right hands. Hands that will not manipulate, but bring justice. Hands guided by light. Type Amen to get blessing 4949. You've been quiet long enough. But your silence wasn't weakness. It was preparation. You were being aligned with the truth. And now, every lie spoken about you is being peeled away like old skin. The real story is emerging. And in the real story, you are not a victim. You are a survivor. A warrior. A chosen one. Type Amen to get blessing 5050. Archangel Michael says, they tampered with divine energy when they misused your voice. They thought it was just a recording. But your words carry frequency. They captured your vibration and tried to twist it. But what they didn't realize is your energy has a rebound effect. Whatever they did to you is now happening to them. Their calls are being monitored. Their own words are being picked apart. The curse they cast has turned back like a mirror. Type Amen to get blessing 5151. The one who smiled while you spoke is now silent while they're being questioned. People are beginning to wonder what else they've hidden. Doubt is infecting their reputation. Someone will confront them soon. It will happen unexpectedly. And their answer will not be convincing. You will hear about it. You may not even need to respond. The truth will walk into the room before you do. Type Amen to get blessing 5252. There's another twist coming. A third person who received your recording is not on their side anymore. That person is close to you, and they're feeling convicted. They know what happened was wrong. They know you were vulnerable, and they're tired of being part of the lie. Soon, they will forward you something shocking. You'll see with your own eyes what was said about you in a group you were never meant to know existed. Type Amen to get blessing 5353. It will shake you, but it won't break you. You'll feel heat rise in your chest, but that heat will become fuel. Fuel to move forward. Fuel to protect your peace. Fuel to never fall for such deception again. This is your final warning from the past. After this, no shadow will ever follow you again. And no snake will ever sit at your table. Type Amen to get blessing 5454. There are two women involved. One was passive and one was cruel. The cruel one suggested the recordings, and the passive one just listened. But now that everything is falling apart, the passive one is about to crack. She's seen the damage it caused. She doesn't want to be associated with it anymore. Her conscience is breaking through the fear. She may not apologize openly, but her actions will shift. She'll help you from behind the scenes. Type Amen to get blessing 5555. The cruel one will face something more intense. Exposure in a way she never imagined. A moment will arrive when she's publicly caught in a lie. You won't have to be there. You'll hear about it later. But her downfall will be complete. This is the price of betrayal. And the heavens will make sure the lesson is loud. Loud enough that she'll never try this again. Type Amen to get blessing 5656. Archangel Michael says, your voice is sacred. It carries codes of your destiny, and those who tried to steal it have activated divine justice. You'll begin to feel stronger, lighter, more focused. That's because the energy cords they attach to you are being cut, one by one, with every passing day. Type Amen to get blessing 5757. Your clarity is returning. Your inner compass is realigning. The confusion is lifting like morning fog. Don't be surprised if you suddenly lose interest in certain people. That's your spirit protecting itself. That's your angels guiding you toward truth. Keep your space clean. Keep your heart strong. Your peace is not negotiable anymore. Type Amen to get blessing 5858. One final message is coming. It will tie everything together. A piece of information that validates every instinct you had. It may be from a stranger, or a number you don't recognize. But it will hold the confirmation you've been waiting for. You won't need to argue or prove yourself after that. The story will write itself. And those who wronged you will read it in silence. Type Amen to get blessing 5959. What they meant to use as blackmail has turned into karma. What they recorded to shame you has become their trial. And their sentence is already unfolding. You were meant to rise from this. You were meant to outlast this. And you have. Now you are stronger, smarter, wiser, and more protected than ever before. Type Amen to get blessing 6060. This is your closing chapter. The end of betrayal. The beginning of divine restoration. Your name is being cleared. Your energy is being lifted. And your future is being rewritten with honor. Those who recorded you didn't realize what they were truly capturing, your power. And that power is now activated. Type Amen to get blessing 6161. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20.